Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing okay. So today I'm doing the concrete with this teal colour. The teal colour is actually with fabric dye. So let's see how it turns out. Come on. Now I do apologise. The pouring process forgot to record, so watching me put the dye into the concrete did not pour. However, this is at Demould. I do apologise, honestly. I'm going to do it again, but these worked out beautiful. It even did like a marble effect with it, and it did give it a bit of character. Now these are pure white concrete that I've added a colour to it, which I mentioned was like a fabric colour. It didn't affect the hardness of them. However, I demoulded too early, and the reason for this video is this reason. So this particular mould was the first time I've used this mould. Not demoulded this before, and yeah, I was gutted. Oh, sorry, bless me. I was gutted that it snapped, and I was like, oh, watch me. I literally, at the point that it snaps, you can actually see the frustration in this video, because this is obviously voiceover me. You could see the frustration. So if anyone's got a tip on how I need to demould this, then please pop it in the comments. But look, proper like threw me dummy out. I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh my god, it snapped. However, I didn't want it to waste again. This was literally going to be for my garden. I wanted to use citronella candles in it, and I wanted it to be like a bit of a guard for the wind. So yeah, I got some my husband got some epoxy glue, and we worked with it, so I did not waste it. So what do I do when it's broken? So I use this epoxy glue. Now this epoxy glue, I had to use it wet, so it actually works and bonds on a wet surface. I can't remember what it was called now, but yeah, that's the one you can see in the screen. So I use that. So I damp the edge of where it needs to go, and I put this on there, and then I hold it in position. It looks a bit like honey to me, but it's not. It's glue, and it bonded really well, to a point that a month on, it's still going strong, this piece. And the reason for this video is being uploaded as well today is it's half term. It's been a bit hectic, and I thought I'd share with you this piece, as I have not been busy doing anything else. So I'm a bit behind. So yeah, thank you for being with me. If you are with me, please like and subscribe. And yeah, just remember, this is not Jesmonite, which I normally have worked with recently. This is actually concrete. I will actually pop in the comments the description, the concrete that I've used. But yeah, this is just holding this down and thinking, how can I make something that's broke beautiful again? So this is what I'm doing. Again, just showing you the steps. You have to wet this glue for it to be placed on objects, for it to bond, and I think this was perfect for the concrete that snapped. Because of the rough edges, it just allows it to bond right within those edges there. And I just clear away some excess with a bud. I weren't going to put my finger anywhere near that glue at all. I weren't trusting it, especially if it does what it says. It bonds really well, and I didn't want it to bond to my skin. So yeah, it did really good. Although just accessing the drips away, but the colour on this is so vibrant. I love this colour so much. However, with concrete, because this is literally the day after I demoulded it, it's not showing its true colour. It does take about 28 days to 30 days to cure, so you won't get its true colour until it's fully dried. So yeah, it does change a lot during the video, with regards to the steps that I take to complete this. So yeah, what I've done is I got the silver pen out as well. So this is it's a full set. So I use it for a candle. They're all candle holders for when I'm in the garden. And I then get a silver decker pen out, thinking blue and silver look really, really well together. Loved the fact that the pens, they go on really well. And with this being concrete, the edges are really, really smooth, which is also surprising, because when you think of concrete, I always think of like the pavement and, you know, like sometimes that how rough they are. But this was so smooth and it looked really well. And you can see the bottom, I've flipped the big one upside down. However, I didn't like the silver. I went for gold. The gold, it had to be. I even put on a temporary tattoo for this, because it's not going to be holding coasters, which it normally is for. It's just for candle display. I put a temporary tattoo and I went around all the edges with a gold. I just thought I'll highlight the cracks and just give it a bit more character. This is me just showing you the layers of this, especially at this colour. And this is it in the garden with my citronella candles. This particular thing, I wanted it just to stop blowing out candles. It doesn't work. I need a bigger thing. But this is a true colour a month later. So this is dry, really dry. And I've also now sealed it with Protect It. Although I haven't sealed it before, and it's done really well in the garden without the seal and because it is concrete. I do seal it with Protect It by Resonate. I will link that below as well in the description. But thank you for watching. And please remember, it takes 28 days for the true colour to show.